Always looking rough when I'm filming, but not too much though, because I really do think it's about the message, not how I look. So check in with me. When I say friendships are going to be my biggest downfall, I mean friendships are going to be my biggest downfall. What do you mean? This whole year, I've not lost just 1, 2, 3. 3 friendships this year, and I feel like, you know what, God? You did your big one. You did your big one. The reason why they're ending because of the same damn thing. Of course, I'm one to acknowledge when I'm in the wrong, when I've done something that's, offended or made them upset. Basically, when I'm in the wrong, what I'm trying to say, I don't know why I'm repeating myself. I can take accountability. Sometimes I have a tendency of pointing the finger at other people, but it's okay when I'm starting pointing at myself. I'm pointing the finger at myself and I'm like, yeah, Sharon, maybe you shouldn't have done that. Because yes, I have a tendency of, I can be harsh, okay? I can be harsh. I do have, it's hard for me to articulate myself sometimes when talking to people, because rather than communicating, sometimes I lead with anger. Like my communication is coming from an angry place. Like I said, which is why I did therapy, and I'm learning to communicate better and articulate myself and without no anger fueled behind it, right? Cool. So as I've been working on myself, I like I said, I've noticed a tendency within people, and it's asking for you to do too much. And I don't think it's good when your friend is asking you too much of you, especially if you're someone that is working on themselves. I'm not just talking about, I'm working out and da-da-da-da. No, I'm talking about working on yourself mentally, like, especially being someone that was a people pleaser, overshare or whatever. I still feel like I a little bit overshare, but not as much anymore. People pleaser, nah, that's out the window. So, especially if you was someone that was putting the other person before yourself, you get to a point where you're just like, nah, I don't want to do anymore. Because now you're choosing yourself. And people think it's easy to choose yourself, especially if you have a tendency you've been doing like majority of your life. Like, it's really not easy to just be like, you know what? I can't do it anymore. And you know how many times I've had to say it this year? And I know these people will always portray me to be someone that's not a bad person, but like, they like to use this word bad friend. And let me tell you why bad friend is more easier for them. As soon as someone chooses themselves, now they want to call you a bad friend because your attention is not on them anymore. It's on you. So of course they're going to call you a bad friend. I'm sorry that I'm choosing myself and wanting more for myself and giving myself grace to really grow as a person. Especially if Imagine saying to someone, I am here for you, but I can't solely be here for you because I'm working on myself, and they still find reasons or problems in regards to your friendship. Like, they're still telling you, oh, but I feel like you're not here for me. Like, 1 minute you ghost, or 1 minute you this, and 1 minute you this. Like, for me personally, I feel like I don't have to explain why I ghost or I'm off social media. I don't have to explain myself to nobody. All I have to do is send a small text to my friends, or even if I don't say a thing, if you care about me so much, you're going to go out your way and be like, hey, like, what's up? Are you good? And that my response will be like, I'm just taking some time out for myself. And when I'm ready, we can talk. That's a grown response, I think. Personally, I think that's a grown response when you're going through something. I think a lot of people cannot comprehend when someone puts themselves first. Like, I don't get it. And that's the problem that I had with previous friendships this year. They were asking for too much. And yet again, you got 2 cups and it's just me doing this. Mind you, I was in a relationship before and I was already doing this. So imagine getting out the relationship. I'm slowly pouring in my cup now. And now I have somebody that's consistently or every week or every month is telling you, I feel like you're going to leave me. I feel like you're going to leave me. I feel like you're going to do... If we're friends and I told you I love you and I really enjoy this friendship, I really like this friendship, why the hell are you questioning me? Like, I'm doing the necessary steps or necessary things to make sure you're good. Why are you questioning me and my capabilities as a friend? I feel like as soon as your friend starts questioning you, leave it there. So, you know, I just had to sit down with myself. I said, I don't actually feel happy in this friendship, especially if the friendship feels very insufferable. I'm sorry to use that term. It was very insufferable. I just feel like people forget, you know, we are getting older. Your boundaries change. There's certain things you will tolerate and there's certain things you won't tolerate. So if I'm saying this feels insufferable and I just can't take it and I'm choosing me, yes, God forgive me, because I do have a tendency of just... when I'm done with you, I delete you completely without a word. I don't need to say a word. Once you're done with someone, you don't have to say a word. Not everything needs closure is one thing I've learned this one. Not everything needs closure. So that's my approach. I just decide to remove everybody off social media. And then I go about my day and act like it's like Control Alt Delete. I deleted you out of my life and I'm content. Like I go about my day and I'm good. So, yeah, the more friendship dilemmas I go through, and it seems to be like every year, now I can understand the deeper message God is really trying to show me, or even tell me. Like, I do believe that I need to, I do believe that I need to be by myself. Like, I need the time to grow as a person and realign my morals and values, because I'm too nice. Niceness equals people taking advantage of you, and I don't want to become a different human being. I do feel like when people take advantage of you, it feels like your light is being dimmed. And I don't think it's fair for someone that's always been themselves and then someone's always nitpicking about something that they don't like about you. You just go into a shell like this, like a little cocoon, like you're in a shell. And I just don't think that's fair. And I just got to a point where I'm just like, nah, I don't want to be in the shell. I don't want to feel like I can't be myself. I don't want to feel like I can't be myself around my friends, or like compromising my happiness for them. Or, you know, it does hurt when people tell you, oh, I'm a bad friend because I wasn't there for you at this time, right? And it's like, I tried my best to be there for you. I've always been there for you. I neglected myself just to be there for you. And then you tell me I'm a bad friend. Nah, mate. Being called a bad friend is really horrible, especially when you're not a bad friend. So, of course, growing up now, or getting older, I guess, it's like your trust issues. Like I think I have really bad trust issues, because I never knew. Well, it's not like I never knew, but I never deeped how when people have a best friend, they don't hold their other friends at the same level. And to me, it blows my mind a bit, because in my head, yeah, I have best friends or whatever. They're still on the same level like this. I treat all my friends the same. There's no difference, depending on longevity, whatever. I may have a lot more love for one friend than I do another, just due to longevity. But I do feel like I love my friends all the same. Like, we all have the same banter and stuff. That's my male friends. And then I only have like one close female friend, and it's come down to one female friend. I just don't know why I don't get along with women. And it's crazy how my therapist was like, damn, Sharon, you've been hurt by both genders, men and women. And I never really deep down, I'm just like, maybe it's hard for me. I just feel like my personality, or just how they are, just doesn't go well together. I'm a very loud person. So maybe to them, they're very intimidated by it, or they're just like, oh, jealous of it. And they nitpick and try break me down to make themselves feel good, which is like, nah, I can't be around people like that. I can't be around people like that. Nah, what's the point? But, yeah, like, choosing myself wasn't the most easiest thing to do. It was hard. Because like I said, I always put people above myself, and it's true. So choosing myself, I never thought that I would get so much slack for choosing myself. I bet you money that if you was to ask these people what's the reason for you and so not being friends, they'll give you a different story. Of course, there's always two sides of a story, right? And like I said, I'm someone that can take accountability and be like, hey, look, like, I was wrong here, but when you feel like you've been disrespected, or when you feel like you've done what you can and you can't anymore, it's okay to give up on it and walk. Not everything has to be mended, especially if those people have hurt you. And I feel like the friendships that I had hurt me. And I don't feel like they had my best intentions as friends. Like, they never motivated me or, gave you my accolades. Like, you know what hurts me the most? I think because this podcast hit 1 year. Yeah, man, dark. No one gave me my praises, or not. Like, I'm not saying that I expect it, but when it's me and when someone has a business or someone has like something they're so proud of, I'm gonna give you your praise. I'm like, yeah, congratulations, you did it. You did it. Like, you did your big one. Like, congratulations, without fail. Me now, it's quiet. Ain't no back talk, which is fine because I've learned to just give myself praises and reassure myself, because as I've done therapy, I told him, like, even he said, it's like, you don't trust yourself. And I think that's due to people knocking me down, knocking my confidence, questioning my character as a person. So you start to feel like I can't trust myself. And it's true. I feel like sometimes I can't trust myself due to just how people communicate with me. And I keep on saying, and I think it's bad as well, that I'm like, I'm used to it by now. And I shouldn't be used to people talking to me crazy. Not at all. I feel like you need to set a boundary there. Like, if someone's like, oh yeah, you're shit, or like you're a bitch or something, yeah, it's okay to be like, I'm not gonna lie to you, you can't talk to me like that. You're grown. Like, what the hell? What do you mean someone's talking to you crazy? Like, are you crazy? Like, what? Do you want your runs? Like, do you want to catch this fade? Of course, fighting, we don't, listen, only fight if needs be. You didn't hear it from me, though. Only fight if it needs to get down to that. Okay, if you need to run your ones, then hey, I didn't prompt you. I'm just saying, sometimes it gets there when you feel very disrespected. Obviously, I'm not trying to go to prison. I got a life to live. But I think choosing myself this year has been one of the best decisions that I have made in my life, to be fair. I've started to go to the cinema by myself, and that's something that I was a bit scared to do. Even going to restaurants, eating by myself, finding new things that, fulfill me as a person. Even looking into booking a holiday. Yeah, y'all, I'm going to go on another solo holiday, y'all. Wait me. And I feel like when you're by yourself, you really grow as a person. You really learn to love yourself and be more confident within yourself. I feel like this year my confidence has grown. I do love myself more. I think I'm beautiful, And coming from a place of when you wasn't uplifted as a kid, or you wasn't called beautiful, more so fat. Majority of your life, if someone said, oh, you're pretty, I'm just like, I don't believe you. You playing a game? Like, who paid you? Who paid you to say that? And I know some people are like, oh, that's so crazy. But mate, people called me, like, they weren't fucking with a baddie like me. Like, what? Like, they were not fucking with me. That's why I talk so highly about myself. I'm so confident because I know I'm the shit. I'm the bomb.com. That's why I'm like, if no one wants to be my friend, I charge it and I let it go and I go about my day. Like, I cannot kill myself. And I feel like I let friendships get to me to the point where I'm like depressed. I'm not eating. I'm questioning myself. I'm crying. I'm like, why am I crying over useless people? Why am I complaining over useless people? What are they doing now? Probably on the yacht shaking ass, mate, and I'm crying over them. I'm wasting my tears on useless people. And I shouldn't be used to a certain behavior. No. So now, I just don't, like, having one friend or having, like, a fair few friends I'm content with it. My phone is not big enough. Like, I enjoy the solace. I enjoy the quietness of not having friends. I say that because friendships has never benefited me, and that's why I'm saying they will be my biggest downfall. Like, they are my biggest downfall. I have never benefited from friendships. Nope, I've not. I've never benefited from friendships. And I'm being completely honest. And there's a lot of people in the world that don't even have friends. And that's okay. Like, I'm not even going to shit on it. I used to think, yeah, you need bare friends. I would love to make genuine friendships, but I feel like my trust issues is broken to the point where I'm like, I'm always going to question my friendships, which is not good. But you need to understand where I'm coming from, especially if you've been hurt majority of your life. Women as well. Like, I'm just like, nah, I don't really want to be your friend right now. Like, you kind of, baby, this ain't gonna work for me. Like, I'm gonna take a step back, y'all. This ain't gonna work for me. This ain't gonna work. So, sorry, my head is itchy. Don't mind me licking my lips as well. Like, I can't find my Vaseline, so like we're just gonna charge it. Like, we're just gonna charge it. But yeah, we're being vulnerable. This is me. I've been going through it. I've been having my sleepless nights. I've been having days where I question, why am I even here? Is it me? Like, I shouldn't doubt myself. That's my work laptop. I shouldn't doubt myself. I need to trust myself more and trust in God. I do feel like I neglected him a lot during this whole period. Like, I do feel like I've neglected myself this whole period. And I need to give myself more grace. If you're going through something like me, like, you do need to put your mental health first. And I just feel like I was doing so well like this. And then it went because of people. That's how much people have a toll on me, which is really not good. You know, I finished therapy and I was like, yeah, up and at 'em. Nope, it went like this. But now I feel like, nah, I've got my shit together now, because all I can really do is charge it and say, you know what? If it's meant to be, it'll be. God will provide. And I do apologize to God, because I just wasn't, 100% there. I neglected him. I wasn't praying. I wasn't doing nothing. Like, I was just a lost dog walking around. Someone's going to figure it out for me, Like, I've done so many things that I am regretful for because of friendships or because of people in general. Like, now I've just gotten to a point where I'm like, I cannot allow any more hurts in my life. I've even chosen to abstain, mate. Like, what? I've chosen to abstain. Now, I'm even saying to people, I'm not open to dating. And I thought I wouldn't be someone that would say that, because I know in this podcast I do talk about niggas a lot. It's because I'm a girl. Like, I would love to be in love at one point, but I'm actually choosing myself, and I'm letting people know I'm not open to the idea of dating. No way. I'm not open to the idea of giving a piece of me to someone that's just going to throw it in my face. Someone literally did it a month prior. I'm not going to do that to myself. I don't deserve that. Even with friendships, like, I'm not going to open myself up for you to just throw it in my face. Like, I'm not doing that. Like, I'm not a mug. I'm not doing that. Like, I'm actually not a mug. I am destined for greatness. I need to stop licking my lips, man. Water break. I'm destined for greatness. I know it. God knows it. I am. And I feel like the more I eliminate all these distractions, the more things will work out for me. I'll trust in myself more. I'll be more confident. I'll just be the best version of myself. And that's what I don't understand, why friends don't understand when someone puts themselves first. It's like, how selfish are you? What, they're not meant to grow? No, put yourself first. It's the only life you get. You don't want to look back and be like, oh, what? I should have put myself first because now I'm miserable, and now you're around stupid people. Like, there's a millionaire that said, show me your friends and I'll show you your future. Like, your friends do impact where you go in life. Your surrounding impacts where you are going in life. So I just said, fuck that. I need to get rid of a lot of people. Yes, I'll cry about it, but I'll wake up the next day and being like, you know what, things are going, I truly believe things are getting better and they're going as planned. It may not, to me, it may not look like something big, but I'm in a position where I'm like, oh, mate, peace. I wake up, my phone's not ringing. I wake up, no drama. I've gotten rid of everything now. And I'm like, life is going to get better. What do you mean I can't put myself first? I want to be a ghost, and people have the audacity to say to you, oh, you're being a ghost. I'm being a ghost. I decided to come off social media because I want to put myself first. Who are you? Who are you? And how selfish as well. Someone wants to work on themselves and you're saying, oh, you ghost, 1 minute you're here and 1 minute. God forbid a girl is actually going through it and I need a minute. I don't feel like I owe anybody an explanation as to why I need a minute. What I say to my friends, when I know they've gone off grid, hey, I send them a message. I hope you're doing okay, and whatever you're going through, I hope you get through, and when you're ready, let's talk. That's what I say to my friends if I haven't heard from them. And then when they call, they always go, oh, Sharon, I'm sorry if I haven't reached out to you. And in my head, I'm like, well, I say to them, why the hell are you sorry? Sorry for what? You needed to do what you needed to do. Hey, you called me. I'm appreciative that you even called me. You know, you thought about me while she was going on your hiatus. Who am I to be like, well, you don't care about me because oh, I haven't heard from you. And like, that is so selfish. Like, bore off, man. What the hell? Like, do you know how many people have said that to me? I'm like, oh, that's whatever, man. Like, what? You're trying to move like what I'm saying is a cop-out. What? Like, who are you? I can't put myself first. I can't take a minute and breathe. I have to cater to you. And I feel like those type of friendships, throw it in the bin. Like, what the hell friendship? I'm meant to feel, it's meant to feel like, you know, like a surfer on, you're riding the wave, you're riding the wave, you're riding the wave. Why the hell is it sounding like I got a baby daddy and he's telling me he can't take my child today? Or he can't pay child support? The hell, my friendship should not be feeling like that. Don't mind my head, though. Friendship should not be feeling like that. What? Like, baby, that ain't gonna work for me. That is not gonna work for me. I'm telling you now, that's not gonna work for me. And you shouldn't put up with that either. Like, that is a cop-out. Like, they are the worst friends. People that call you a bad friend and then think you... Mate, I'm not trying to be funny, yeah? But if someone's been disgustingly rude to you and they want you to resolve a friendship, dead it there. You're not... Nah, mate. Once they've disrespected you the first time, that's it. Like, I don't think I've ever had my friends, like my real friends, have never disrespected me. All the people that have disrespected me or called me out or whatever for rubbish, they were never my friends. Point blank, period. Like, they called you a bad friend, they called you a bitch, they called you this, they spoke about you to other people, they never had your back, they're never your friends. Like, what the hell? Why the hell are you gonna forgive them and be like, yeah, let's make it work? Nah, man, the trust is gone. Once trust is gone, you're gone.
Done deal. It ain't nothing to cut that bitch off.
Yeah, so I just wanted to let you know where my head is at and how I'm feeling. Like, look, I be journaling. Like, you guys don't understand. Like, I be journaling. Obviously, it's not a lot in here, but I be journaling because that's all I can do. I'm learning to control my emotions and not lead with anger, because if I lead with anger, where's that going to get me? I'm going to regret it later. And in life, you shouldn't have regrets. So I do believe every decision that I've made was intentional and it was meant to go like this. Because if it wasn't meant to go like this, then hey, I wouldn't be talking about this. You know, God knows what he's doing, and I've never condemned God and said why. Yeah, maybe how I'm feeling now, sometimes I'm just like, oh, this is too much. Like, when is it going to get better, God? Like, please let it get better. But I do feel like he's telling me, nah, you need to sit in this one and it needs to hit you so you can wake up and be like, if you don't put yourself first, you're going to lose yourself. And I shouldn't dim myself down for the sake of others. You should never dim yourself down for the sake of others. Like, what the hell is that? See, I'm getting passionate now. Because I don't want you to take the same steps as me. Like, I've had friendship issues for ages. And it's gotten me nowhere. It's hurt me. I've cried. I've tried to kill myself because of friendship. And those people are still living their lives while I still carry that trauma. And like I said, my traumas do not define me or make me who I am. It's just what I went through. And now I've learned the hard way what I don't want anymore. And I don't need to put up with that. If I have to be alone, yeah, fuck it. So be it. If I have to be alone, I have to be alone. Hey, I ain't crying. I'm not crying. You see a tear, nigga? I ain't crying. Maybe sweating. Damn, is that sweat? Is that sweat? Maybe sweating, but I ain't crying, boo. Period. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao!